I saw an ad in a newspaper the other day that was kind of interesting. It said, guitar lessons, acoustic, electric, beginners, advanced, all styles. I thought, okay, that's a lot of stuff for one place to cover. And it brings me to think about whether you should be starting on an acoustic guitar or an electric guitar, but lessons are by far the best thing and the most important thing. So you want to call a local store, get in touch with the teacher or the head teacher or whoever can steer you towards the right teacher. Some of the stores I know have maybe only one guy teaching guitar. Some have dozens, and it's a matter of finding somebody that can cover that stuff. So when I see this sign that says, guitar lessons, acoustic, electric, blah, 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 etc., I kind of think, well, that's kind of what you want to advertise, but do you want to have, is it one person that can do all this, or do I need 3 different teachers if I want to specialize in acoustic guitar, electric guitar, 12-string guitar? All of these different things add up to a lot of information for somebody to have at one in their head at one time. And I know as a teacher that part of my being able to convey knowledge to people is to make sure that I can talk to them in a language they understand, and that sometimes I'll have to use the same explanation, or to explain the same concept, I'll have to use 3 or 4 different explanations for 3 or 4 different people. So it's very important that as a guitar teacher that I'm not locked into just how I understand things, but I have to be able to explain it 3 or 4 different ways according to how the student understands things. Because one of the most important things is they need to hear what I want them to hear, but sometimes what I say they may not hear what I want them to hear. So just hopefully that's making a little bit of sense. But you as a teacher really have to make sure you can get inside people's heads and learn how they learn. So a little bit of teaching guitar is kind of a almost psychoanalysis, figuring out, not so much psychoanalysis, but learning analysis. Understanding how different people learn and what they need to hear to make sure they understand the concept or the theory or the technique or whatever we happen to be dealing with. So it again, getting back to some of the things that the way people advertise stuff makes it sound like they can cover all the bases. Well, they usually can't. You usually have to kind of focus your instruction on one type of thing or another, and have multiple people doing different things so that you can cover all those bases. So again, getting back to the acoustic, electric, beginner, intermediate, advanced player kind of thing, it's really important, I think, to start on the acoustic guitar. Once you've got that sort of not down, you'll never have it down. You'll improve, but you want to just get to a point where you can play a few chords, strum a few things, and then you can think about going into other styles. But lessons are the most important thing. Very important to get started with a good teacher and just practice a little bit every day and follow their advice.